Keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, and a pleasant good evening. Welcome inside the Northern Cass High School Gymnasium for a fantastic night of basketball planned for you. Doubleheader basketball featuring the Northern Cass Jaguars and the Kindred Vikings. Welcome in tonight to our Irie Insurance pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast this evening. Abby Wybe running the camera for us tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Girls basketball tonight in a Region 1 to Class A matchup. We've got the Kindred High School Vikings in with a record of 13-4, taking on the Northern Cass Jaguars 11-5. The two teams matched up earlier this season, back on December 21st in Kindred, and Northern Cass victorious 63-59 on that night. Tonight, the Jaguars and the Vikings match up for a second time, this time on home court for the Northern Cass Jaguars. We'll bring you the action. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com as Kindred matches up with Northern Cass. Get a chance to catch up with Sam Bratt, the head coach of Kindred. Get a chance to catch up with DC Lucas, the head coach of Northern Cass, all on the way. Tonight, YourLiveEvent.com. It's game one of the doubleheader. Girls first, followed by the boys. Kindred at Northern Cass on YourLiveEvent.com.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back into the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want from the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all: home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefit insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote today. Tonight from the Northern Cass High School Gymnasium, it is the Jaguars of Northern Cass and the Kindred Vikings tonight. YourLiveEvent.com. The Northern Cass Jaguars warming up here on their home floor. Their head coach is DC Lucas, joining us in our pregame coaches conversations. Tonight, a great opportunity for Class A basketball fans. Northern Cass and Kindred doubleheader here tonight at Northern Cass. We got DC Lucas, head coach of the Jaguars, joining us pregame. Coach, a lot of fun. Looking forward to this one. We were just chatting about, Class A. It is a wild night each night. You got a great matchup tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun matchup. We had a good matchup with them earlier on in the season. It came down to the wire at their place, so we're anticipating the same. And to your point, I think the new Class A, I think every game is usually pretty tight, so we're expecting another tight one tonight.
Absolutely. For the Jags, you've got a stalwart of girls that have a lot of success, whether it was on the volleyball court and on the basketball court too. What makes this team tick?
I think just their cohesiveness. I think they played together for a very long time. This senior group, we brought them up in the 7th grade, and Hayden Crockett and Tess Gelbert have been part of this group with Addie Winterquist. So they played a lot of basketball and volleyball together. So they just know each other inside and out, and it's a nice thing to see, especially when they have to keep each other accountable and just make sure they continue to work hard to get better throughout the year.
Kindred, what makes them tick?
Everything. They're a strong team. They're a young team but strong. Sam does a good job. I know Eisenshank did a great job, and Nibstead killed us last time. So they're quick. They play really good defense. They play a chaotic game. They're going to press you 24/7, which they've always done, and you just got to be prepared for it and just try to calm the chaos as much as you can.
Play within yourselves. Is that a key to success tonight?
Yeah, when you play these types of teams like the Kindreds of the world, you just try to do the best you can to control it. They do a good job of trying to get you out of rhythm a little bit. I think we did a good job of that last time, but again, in that third, fourth quarter, they got us out of rhythm. So we'll see what we can do tonight and see if we can't take advantage of some mismatches and see what happens.
Got to think you're hoping that home court helps out too.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun night. Doubleheader here. I mean, I know the boys have got to a great start, and Kindred's a great boys basketball team, so it should be pretty packed tonight, which will make a fun atmosphere.
Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck to you and the girls tonight.
All right, thank you.
DC Lucas, head coach of the Northern Cass Jaguars, and our pregame coaches' comments, part of the Irie Insurance pregame show. YourLiveEvent.com tonight when the Kindred Vikings take on the Northern Cass Jaguars. We'll hear from Sam Brandt, head coach of Kindred, joining us in our pregame conversations coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
Welcome back inside the Northern Cass High School Gymnasium. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. YourLiveEvent.com bringing you the action tonight when Northern Cass will host Kindred as we see Kindred warming up here on the floor in the Northern Cass Gymnasium. Let's continue on with our pregame conversations, visiting with the head coach of the Kindred Vikings, Sam Brandt. Well, Coach, tonight for the girls, we're just enjoying the little doubleheader conversation. It's going to be good for basketball tonight for fans to come and check out two really good ball games. What we anticipate, I know when Kindred and Northern Cass matched up at your place first time around, it was a whale of a ball game, and I know you wouldn't want to have that much stress tonight, but at the same time, you got to imagine it's going to be a pretty good ball game tonight again.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't had very many games this year in our region and in our schedule that are not competitive. that's the biggest difference this year and the change in the regions throughout the state. So we know every matchup is going to be hard-earned, and it's going to be a battle, and it's always a battle at Northern Cass versus Kindred.
It's just sort of what it is, right? It's a built-in setup. It's going to be a lot of excitement here tonight. For the Vikings, what makes your team tick?
Our girls love each other. We are 100% family, and really, really connected, and the most connected I feel like we've been in a couple of years. So these kids enjoy each other. They play off of each other. Each night somebody different, bringing something different to the table. We call it a potluck. What do you bring to the potluck? If not, you're just taking from the other people. So they love to give, and they are enjoying each other and having a great time.
How about for the Northern Cass Jaguars? What have you found that makes them tick?
It's not a secret that Crockett is quite the scorer for the Jaguars, and she's a great player, and the big presence inside with Jensen. We want to do our job and control what we have control over, and rebound and control tempo, and make sure we're cashing in on some turnovers and playing hard.
Tonight should be just a lot of fun. I know we were also reminiscing a little bit about springtime because it'll be here before. How nice was the drive up here today?
Oh, so nice. I actually felt like I was coming here to play a softball game. That's like usually what it feels like that first day. It's been nice. We hope it stays this way. I don't want the days to go by fast, but I appreciate the spring weather.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll soak it up, and hopefully that leads to some hot shooting in the gym tonight. Coach, good luck to you and the team, and we'll catch up afterwards.
Yeah, thank you.
Sam Brandt, she's the head coach of the Kindred Vikings, joining us in our pregame conversations. Pregame show is being brought to you by Irie Insurance, IRIEINS.com. Learn more about Irie Insurance, get a free quote today, and find the locations to serve you. They cover it all, from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefit insurance. Irie Insurance with our pregame show here tonight. Coming to you from the Northern Cass High School Gymnasium on YourLiveEvent.com. More to come as we get you ready for Kindred and Northern Cass. We'll get you stage set when we come back.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Congratulations, Chase, on your award.
Leo at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint, backdoor cut, and a block shot by Sim.
From all of us with your live event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
D. Haugo into Bruin territory 40. Little shake and bake 30. Haugo could go. It's another house call for Peter Haugo.
Congratulations, Chase Miller.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
The Irie Insurance pregame show continues tonight. The Northern Cass Gymnasium as Northern Cass plays host to Kindred. looking at these two teams, as we mentioned on the onset here, Kindred coming in, just 3 games left on the season after tonight. They are 13-4. They sit atop the Region 1 standings. Northern Cass 11-5. They're 4-3 within the region. 4 games left after tonight for the Northern Cass Jaguars before we get into tournament time. First time around was December 21st between these two teams, and Kindred came away on the losing side of things on home court, 63-59. It was a tight ball game. One thing Kindred will be without tonight is Kennedy Bacco. Kennedy Bacco is out with an injury. She suffered on Friday night. So they're going to have, of course, kind of relying on that same crew that is typical, but maybe Bartels is one that you got to keep an eye on. Peyton Getty, Lisa Trenbreth as well, and Sierra Nipstead as an 8th grader in the starting 5. Laisla Eisenshank's been having a good season again, and they're going to be certainly a stalwart for the Kindred Vikings tonight. Northern Cass, right down the line, you've got a little bit of size. You've got some steady athletes very similar to Kindred, which is why the first matchup between these two teams went so well. So looking at keys, playing within oneself, doing the right thing. I think you look at the turnover battle tonight being a big factor between the two teams, the Kindred Vikings to the left and the Northern Cass Jaguars to the right here tonight. Turnover battle going to be a big play. Who's going to get hot tonight? We want to see who's going to come out and get going, shooting the basketball, get off to a rolling start here tonight. And that's going to be a key factor tonight, I think, too. Someone setting the tone in this one between the Jaguars and the Vikings. We're going to have this game and the boys' game coming up following. That'll be on a separate stream linked here within yourliveevent.com, which we look forward to bringing you that game as well between the Jags, number 1, and of course the Kindred Vikings being ranked number 1 in the state of North Dakota in Class A. Kindred receiving votes in Class A girls this week, and Northern Cass is not. But nonetheless, tonight's matchup should be a dandy. Two teams that know quite a bit about one another and are excited to play against one another. Kindred trying to avenge an earlier season loss and take one on the road. Will the Jaguars allow that here tonight? We will find out. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast. Abby Wybe will be running camera for us tonight again here on yourliveevent.com for the broadcast of Kindred and Northern Cass girls basketball. We'll be back with the starting lineups when we return to the Palace on the Prairie, the Northern Cass High School Gymnasium, where the Jaguars play host to the Kindred Vikings tonight on yourliveevent.com. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want and the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. IrieInsurance.com. Get a free quote today. Irie Insurance with our pregame show here tonight and our starting lineups. We look forward to bringing those to you as well as the Northern Cass Jaguars in the home whites tonight. The Kindred Vikings and the visiting Blues here this evening. Starting lineups here this evening on yourliveevent.com. We'll have the Kindred Vikings coming out here to get things going for this evening. And then we'll get the Jaguars lineups and away we'll go. Kindred comes in with a record of 13-4. Northern Cass 11-5. And we are looking forward to the matchup here with the final 3 games left for Kindred on this regular season. Final 4 games left for the Northern Cass Jaguar girls before tournament time. Let's get the starting lineups now for the Kindred Vikings. They'll start a senior number 3, Peyton Getty. The Kindred Vikings will start a senior number 4, Avery Bartels. They will start a sophomore number 10, Liza Trenbeth in the starting 5. The Kindred Vikings will start an 8th grader number 12, Sierra Nipstead. And the Kindred Vikings will start a sophomore number 14, Layla Eisenschenk. The Kindred Vikings head coach is Sam Brandt and assisted by Tennille Bacco, Ashley Farnhorst, and Danny Sanders. Vikings in the blue, white numerals and letters, with Kindred on the jersey tops. The Northern Cass Jaguars starting 5 this evening. They will start a 5'7" guard, a junior number 2, Hayden Crockett. The Jaguars will start a 5'6" guard, a senior number 4, Addison Rust. The Northern Cass Jaguars will start a 6'1" senior forward, number 5, Ellie Lucas. Northern Cass starting a 5'8" sophomore forward, number 10, Tess Jalbert. And the Jaguars start a 6'3" senior center, number 12, Josie Jensen. The Northern Cass Jaguars, coached by D.C. Lucas, assisted by Abby Hussar and Jamison Jensen. Jags wearing their whites, black numerals and letters, gold trim. Jaguars on the jersey tops. Wrapping up the Irie Insurance pregame show with our starting lineups. We're getting ready to get this baby underway tonight on yourliveevent.com. A Class A showdown between the Region 1 teams of Kindred and Northern Cass. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast, and Abby Wybe's running the camera again for us tonight on yourliveevent.com. Thanks to the sponsors for making the broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers you're seeing and hearing tonight at the very least. Tell them thank you. The Vikings in the blue will go right to left, and the Jaguars in the white will go left to right. The opening tap is up, and the Jaguars will have the basketball to start this one. Rust has it, brings it across the timeline, and works it to Tess Jalbert on the right side. Jalbert drives it down in, finds inside. The paint goes up. Crockett no good on the shot, and the rebound is down to Sierra Nipstead. The 8th grader grabs the rebound, and here comes Kindred running their offense from right to left. Bartels hands it off, works it to Peyton Getty. Getty hands it away again. Driving by Trenbeth, shot is deflected, and the Jaguars, Hayden Crockett with the rebound, and she's going to push. She tries to split the defense, lost the ball out of bounds. They say last touched and tipped by the Vikings. So Jaguar basketball, they'll inbound from the baseline. Northern Cass set to inbound here. Jaguars toss it into Addison Rust. And Ellie Lucas, free throw line jumper, bounces off the rim, and no good. Rebound comes down to Layla Eisenschenk. And here come the Vikings. Eisenschenk spins at the free throw line, turns and kicks it back out. Passing down inside. Off balance. Kindred turns the basketball over. Peyton Getty was off balance down inside as she worked the paint. Work it up. This is Josie Jensen. She'll share it up to Rust. Rust, Lucas, down inside. Jensen got the shot to go. Josie Jensen, a turnaround, look at the basket. And the Jaguars lead it 2-0 first quarter. 6:53 to play. Kindred basketball. The Vikings bring it across midcourt. Dribbling, Trenbeth, long two, that's off the back iron, and a long rebound comes down. Addison Rust in position, boxing out along the three-point line. Up the floor, here's Crockett. Splits the defense, shot no good, ball bounces, and Getty's going to grab the rebound, and here come the Kindred Vikings. Northern Cass leading 2-0. Driving, slashing to the basket, shots up, no good. Rebounded by Kindred, extending the possession. Nipstead, now a shot out by Bartels, and it's no good. Rebound Hayden Crockett, who's going to start running. Crockett up the floor to test Jalbert on the right wing with the purple shoes. Jalbert skips it to Addison Rust. Top of the key, Rust spins, drives, left side baseline shot, no good. Layla Eisenschenk on the defense, and Eisenschenk is going to be tagged with a foul. Blocking foul on Eisenschenk. It's her first, team's first on Kindred. And free throws coming for Addison Rust, a senior for Northern Cass. Free throw up, good. Rust will have another. First quarter action tonight on YourLiveEvent.com between the Kindred Vikings and the Northern Cass Jaguars. Shot missed, and it's rebounded. Up the floor come the Vikings here as Kindred's Liza Trenbeth grabbed the rebound. Up the floor, kick it right side. It's going to be Getty outside the arc. She'll find Eisenschenk up top, drives in, shot no good. Rebounded by Rust down inside. She'll work it to Lucas. Jaguars pass it up the floor and now hand it off to Hayden Crockett left side. She'll try to feed it to Jensen. And the inside pass was denied by Trenbeth out of bounds. It'll stay Jaguar basketball. 5:34 to play first quarter. Northern Cass with a 3-0 lead. Inside, Crockett has the ball stripped. Bartels grabs it. Up the floor, passing, shot good. That's going to go all the way to Eisenschenk to score. First points for Kindred. 3-2, 5:20 to go, first quarter. Northern Cass with a lead. Driving in, Crockett sends one off the glass. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Sierra Nipstead. Nipstead with her third rebound of the game, and then she'll go to Eisenschenk. She scores, and it's 4-3. We have a lead change now with 5 minutes to play first quarter, and Kindred with a 1-point advantage. Up the floor, Crockett right side, shares it to Ellie Lucas on the wing. Lucas, that's the basketball to Crockett. Crockett right side, gonna kick it back out to Tess Jalbert. Three-point look on the way for Addison Rust is no good. A rebound to Peyton Getty. Getty grabs the board, and here come the Vikings up the floor. It'll be to Nipstead, top of the key. Hands it off to Trenbeth. Crosses over, Trenbeth back out. With it is Nipstead. Bartels. Eisenschenk drives in. Eisenschenk's shot is short, and the rebound is down to Hayden Crockett. Crockett grabs her third rebound of the ball game. Kindred leading 4-3 over Northern Cass. YourLiveEvent.com tonight. With the basketball, Northern Cass Tess Jalbert works it. Addison Rust has it left side. Rust goes backdoor here to Crockett. She goes up for the shot, scores. Hayden Crockett's first 2 points of the night for Northern Cass. 5-4, Jaguars lead Kindred. Quick lead change here with 4 minutes to play in this first quarter. With the basketball, Eisenschenk going to kick it right side on the wing to Getty. Down inside, a quick pass to Nipstead. Back out, Bartels. Four-time Class B state golfer headed to NDSU. Driving to the basket is Trenbeth, and she'll draw a foul. The Northern Cass Jaguars' first team foul, and this will go against Ellie Lucas, the seniors' first as well. Jaguars by 1, Northern Cass putting Trenbeth to the free throw line. Right-handed free throw shooter, first is up and good. Will tie the game at 5. This score comes with 3:37 to go in the first quarter. 5-5, all knotted up. Vikings try for the lead on this shot. And Trenbeth will make them both. We have a lead change. 6-5 Kindred. And now Kindred intercepts the pass. No, let's see, does it? No, it's going to be Kindred jumping and intercepting the pass, but it slipped out of bounds, and it was last touched by the Blues, so it's Northern Cass basketball. It narrowly escaped the hands of the Jaguars. Hayden Crockett in the backcourt. Couple of seconds to walk it up. Crockett passes, works it to Jensen, looks down inside. Tess Jalbert has it tipped out of bounds on a pass. It'll stay Jaguar basketball. And we got a whistle. Official looks back. Are we going to get a reset on the shot clock potentially here? Or did it reset? Maybe it didn't. No, it did not. So a confirmation there. Josie Jensen gets the inbounds pass. Ball is tipped, and it's going to be a steal. Northern Cass turnover 1. Up the floor. Getty scores. Peyton Getty for Kindred is in the books. It is now 8-5. Kindred by 3. 3 minutes to play first half. First quarter, excuse me. Ball tipped out of bounds by Kindred as Northern Cass tried to get it to the half-court stripe. Jaguars inbounding from the sideline, trailing by 3. Just over 3 minutes to play here in this first quarter. And we're having an issue with our scoreboard again. Someone bumped it. Gonna have to get that adjusted. Trenbeth is going to be tagged with a foul. Ignore what's on the scoreboard right now. I'm going to be getting that updated here shortly. And Hayden Crockett is at the line. She'll have the first free throw miss. She'll have a second. 2:51 remains in this first quarter. Second is good. 8-6 in favor of Kindred. 2:47 to play in this first quarter. Apologize, we got an issue at the scores table. We'll get that addressed here during the break. Jumper on the way is no good by Eisenshank. Rebound comes down to Ellie Lucas. Kindred 8, Northern Cass 6, 2:30 to play in this first quarter. And a pass turned over. Northern Cass with the steal up the floor. Nipstad with the basketball. Kicks it. Eisenshank for 3, extending the lead. And a timeout. Eisenshank hits the triple. 11-6 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. 2:19 to go first quarter on yourliveevent.com. Kindred leads at 11-6.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
Welcome back out of the timeout. Timeouts are brought to you by Bank North. It's Bank North timeout on yourliveevent.com. Northern Cass is going to inbound the basketball. As tossing it in here, we will have Tess Jalbert with the ball. She'll work it across midcourt here for Northern Cass. Jaguar basketball into the hands of Ellie Lucas. Down inside, Josie Jensen shot no good, and a rebound comes down to Peyton Getty. Getty with a rebound. Up the floor, Layla Eisenshank scores. So Getty had the rebound, Eisenshank scores, and it's now 13-6 as the ball went out of bounds, and it'll be Northern Cass turning the basketball over. Scoreboard issue again, we will get that adjusted here as we're getting that corrected here in just a moment. Black box, they just got to get the power button figured out here, and then that'll be all they need to do. Driving, shooting, scoring. Nipstead gets the bucket. And Northern Cass will bring the basketball across midcourt. Here's Hayden Crockett. Crockett left side outside the arc. Crockett. Jensen down inside. They get the basketball to Winterquist, and she's fouled. 15-6 is the score. 1:27 remains here in this first quarter. Girls basketball on yourliveevent.com. Winterquist will be heading to the line. For Northern Cass, Addison Winterquist coming into the ball game. Missed the first, makes the second. 15-7 is the score. And we've got a scoreboard issue, so we'll get that corrected here. The Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard with 1:21 to play in this first quarter of action. Driving, it's Kindred basketball. Jumper on the way, no good. Rebounded here by Tess Jalbert. Threw it out of bounds. And it's going to be Kindred basketball. Hopefully we'll be able to get our items figured out. If you're able, that'd be great. I appreciate it. With the basketball, Kindred's got it up top. Swinging around the perimeter here. Kindred basketball, top of the key. There's 59 seconds remaining first quarter. It's 15-7 in favor of the Kindred Vikings. Driving in, shooting the floater. It's Peyton Getty for two. 17-7. Kindred leads it. 40 seconds to play in this first quarter of basketball. Up the floor. Crockett drives, scores. Hayden Crockett drives it in. 17-9 in favor of Kindred. And right side with a dribble. Vikings basketball. This is Lexi Ogren with it. Driving in, 22 seconds to play first quarter. No good on the shot. Rebound is to Tess Jalbert up the floor. Here comes Crockett. She'll put up a right-handed layup and score it again. It's going to be 17-11 in favor of Kindred. Final 8 seconds. Vikings basketball first quarter. Getty lost a handle on it, and Kindred will not shoot the ball. That's the end of the first quarter. Kindred 17, Northern Cass 11 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. First quarter in the books. We'll come back with more after this on yourliveevent.com.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live, and they're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
Apologize for the issue we're having with our scoreboard. I'm going to do this right now. For the short term, we're just going to go ahead and shut down the items that we can see here. We are in the second quarter, and the score is 17-11. Kindred leading Northern Cass. Under 8 minutes to play here in this first half of basketball. We have the basketball over to the Kindred Vikings right now. Peyton Getty's got it. She's going to kick it to Bartels. Avery Bartels hits the deuce. And right now it is 19-11 in favor of Kindred. They lead the Northern Cass Jaguars. We are in the second quarter. 7:35 remains before halftime. Ball tipped out of bounds as the Jaguars were working it up the floor, and it'll be Northern Cass basketball. Kindred leads it by a score of 19-11, 7:33 to play in the first quarter on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We'll get our things figured out here as the Northern Cass Jaguars turn the basketball over. Jumper on the other way is no good. Rebound comes down. Kindred's Trenbeth grabs this one. 7:19 to play in the second quarter. Here's a three-point look. It's good. Triple is good for the Vikings. Layla Eisenschenk hits it. It's 22-11 now in favor of Kindred. Up the floor, jumper is good. As that one is Hayden Crockett scoring. 22-13, Kindred leads it with 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. Trenbeth puts one in there for Kindred. 24-13 is our score. Got 6:47 to play in the first half on yourliveevent.com. See if we can't get some recognition here of it still not popping up. Got a missed shot, rebounded by Eliza Trenbeth. And up the floor, Nipstead, long shot, it's no good. Long rebound, kick it back out. Driving in, scoring in a foul is Trenbeth. 26-13 is the score with 6:23 to go in this first half of basketball. Just Just waiting for the connectivity here. We had a power bump on our scoreboard that connects to our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. So just a small little thing. Had a hard time maybe explaining it to the folks there at the scores table. We'll see if they can't get the power button on that. So it's a tough little process. Free throw good for Trenbeth. 27-13 Kindred with 6:19 to play in the first half. Vikings back defensively. Here's Rust, left side. She'll work it out. Crockett, three-point look. Yes, Hayden Crockett hits the triple. 27-16 in favor of Kindred, leading Northern Cass. 5:55 to play in the first half. With the basketball, Trenbeth's got it. Going to dribble down inside. Tries to pass it here and works it to Bartels. She'll kick it out. With it, Getty. Now Bartels on the right side. Work the basketball to Trenbeth. And Vikings basketball. Ball just trickled out of bounds. It'll stay Peyton Getty. Trenbeth with the basketball. She'll dribble down and then go right up with the left hand. It's no good on the shot. Rebound comes down to Winterquist. And it's going to be Jaguar basketball. 5:25 to play before halftime. 27-16 is the score. Northern Cass leading Kindred. Rust with the basketball. She'll kick it left side. This will be Hayden Crockett. Crockett drives. Shot no good. Rebound Winterquist. Putback is good. Addison Winterquist scores it. 27-18. Kindred leading Northern Cass. It's a 9-point advantage, and we have a timeout on the floor. Official calls for time. It is Avery Bartels limping. She'll work her way with an official's time here. Leah Rowland will check into the ball game on a substitution. So Kindred's going to inbound the basketball here. Leading 27-18, 5 minutes to play in this first half of basketball. With it, Peyton Getty going to work the basketball to the hands of Layla Eisenschenk. Rolland has it top of the key. Rolland going to get the ball into the hands of Eisenschenk again. Nipstead working it here, driving, shooting. No good on the shot by Rolland, and a foul called. Foul is called on Northern Cass Jalbert, her first, team's second. And we'll see a missed shot by Rolland. She'll have another free throw upcoming. Going to get another chance of my power here, and they're going to get this scoreboard fixed. I got a good feeling about it. Missed shot, rebounded by Winterquist. Rolland missed both. 27-18 is the score. Up the floor. No good on the shot. Kick it out. Jumper's good for Reese Laveg for the Northern Cass Jaguars. 27-20 in favor of Kindred. 4:15 to play, and now we've tied the basketball up here. Tied up. Work the basketball into the hands of the Jaguars, and with it, Reese Lavang with it. She'll kick it over to the right. Turning the basketball over, Northern Cass. Kindred basketball up the floor. Scoring is Sierra Nipstead. 29-20 is the score with 3:49 to play in the first half of basketball. Now in the backcourt, a scrum for the basketball. Northern Cass has turned it over, and we're getting a timeout. Oh, we're calling it just official whistle here. Ball got out of bounds, and it'll stay Kindred basketball. They're going to inbound here from the baseline. Inbounding here for the Vikings. Peyton Getty. Trenbeth, top of the key. She'll dribble down, kick it out. Getty, back out left side, three-point look. Good. Trenbeth hits the triple. 32-20 is the score with 3:23 to play in the second quarter. Now with the basketball, Jaguars have it up top. Kick it left side. Hayden Crockett. Left side with the ball, tipped out of bounds by Trenbeth. So it'll stay Jaguar ball. We'll be getting our scoreboard adjusted here. Just be patient with us here into the halftime stretch. We've just got a power issue. That's our problem. Work the ball inside. Hayden Crockett is fouled by Kindred. Foul is called on Nipstead. Team's first in the quarter. 32-20. Kindred leads Northern Cass, and at the line, Hayden Crockett. Free throw is good. Hayden Crockett is 2 of 3 at the free throw line here this evening. We've got substitutions. Josie Jensen checks in for Addison Winterquist on a substitution. Crockett heads to the line. Free throw up. Good. Crockett makes both. It's 32-22. 2:50 to play in this first half of basketball. Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard again. We'll look at that halftime break here. We'll try to get that scoreboard adjusted. Appreciate all the efforts that were made. I'm not sure what's going on, but we'll take a look at it. And we'll go down and take a peek at it. I know what's wrong. It's just a matter of why. So hang with us. We'll get it figured out during halftime. Here's Kindred with a 3. Trenbeth shot no good. Long rebound, though. Fought for, and Ogren got it. Kick it back out. With the basketball, dribbling in. Loose ball. Jumping the lane. Still loose. Kindred's going to have it. Ball never had full control by either team there, so it is staying with Kindred. 18 on the shot clock. 2:10 to play, first half. Peyton Getty. Sierra Nipstead for 3. You betcha. Nipstead buries the triple. She's got 7. 35-22 is the score. 2 minutes to play, first half of basketball on yourliveevent.com. Pass from Northern Cass is picked off. It'll be Nipstead stealing. Got a foul. Bucket counts. Nipstead chance at a three-point play. Going to see the foul call here. This will be tagged to Tess Jalbert. And it is the third on the Jaguars in the second quarter. Minute 49 to play before halftime. yourliveevent.com. Free throw is good by Nipstead. Sierra Nipstead makes the three-point play. 38-22. Kindred leads Northern Cass. Minute 40 to play before halftime. Crockett's got it. Feed it down to Jensen. Turning. Jensen goes up. Right side. Scores. Josie Jensen with a deuce. She's got 4 in the first half. 38-24. Lead is 14 for Kindred in the first half with a minute 25 to play before halftime. Kindred basketball. Ogren's got it. Hands it off to Getty. Down inside. Going up. Shooting. Scoring. Trenbeth for 2. Trenbeth's having a great second quarter. 40-24. Kindred with the advantage. Minute 8 to go before halftime, and we're going to see the ball out of bounds. A foul call. They're going to tag Kindred's Peyton Getty, her first. Team second in the quarter. Couple of subs here for Kindred. As back on the floor, Leah Rolland checks back in. Avery Bartell's back in as well. She had left the game moments ago with an ankle. She looked like she was kind of hobbled. Now she's back out there. Dribble the basketball around. Here's Addison Rust. Kick it right side to Ellie Lucas. Lucas tries to feed it into Jensen. Jensen is going to be tied up. The defense provided that time inside by Sierra Nipstead, and it'll be Kindred basketball, leading 40-24, under a minute to play in the first half. 50 seconds to go before halftime. 40-24. It's Kindred with the lead over the Northern Cass Jaguars. Kindred basketball. Kick the ball out. This will be Trenbeth. Trenbeth driving, goes up and underneath, scores. Trenbeth again, a big second quarter. 42-24, inverse score. 30 seconds to go before halftime. A missed shot. Rebounded. Here comes Nipstead, going to run it. She's got 5 rebounds in this first half of basketball. Rolland works it inside. Kick it out, step back, long shot. Trenbeth again. feeling it in this first quarter. First half, 45-24. And now we're going to see the basketball tipped out of bounds, and Northern Cass turns it over. Officials going to talk about it. Right now they're calling it a turnover, and that's what it'll be. Inbounds coming from the baseline. Final 14 seconds of the half. 45-24 is the score. Inside shot, no good. And Kindred touched it from coming out of bounds to touching the ball right away, so that'll be a turnover. 45-24 is the score. And it'll be Northern Cass inbounding the basketball. 11 seconds to play first half. It's 45-24. And now a steal. And now another steal. And now it's Northern Cass. 5 seconds up the floor. Crockett, 2 seconds. Three-pointer at the horn. It's no good. Rebounded by Bartels, and we go to halftime. It's Kindred 45, Northern Cass 24 at halftime on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Halftime report coming up. Stick around. We're going to get the scoreboard fixed next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
The Ringneck is the perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. They have a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2461. That's 701-645-2461. For more information and daily food specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook. That's the Ringneck in Leonard.
College goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
All right, we're back here, and we have connection with our scoreboard once again, the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, and we should have the ability to prove that to you here with the shot clock returning here shortly as well, and our scores will return shortly as well, so stay tuned with that. But the good news is we've got things returning, and we're back at it with this ball game. So it is halftime, I can assure you that. And the score, 45-24. Kindred leads Northern Cass on YourLiveEvent.com. It's been Kindred cruising, and it was Lisa Trenbeth roll in the second quarter. She explodes. 4, 6, 8. 15 second quarter points to help really stretch Kindred's lead. 45-24 over Northern Cass here on YourLiveEvent.com. Our halftime is presented to you by Hunter Insurance. Hunter Insurance Halftime Report, dedicated to providing you with the best support for your insurance requests from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home insurance. For information, HunterInsuranceAgency.com. They bring you the halftime report, where we have a 45-24 score. It is the Kindred Vikings leading the Northern Cass Jaguars in girls basketball on YourLiveEvent.com. Stick around, first half stats when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
It's halftime here, the Hunter Insurance Agency halftime report, HunterInsuranceAgency.com for more information. And the halftime here at the Northern Cass High School Gymnasium shows 45-24, Kindred leading Northern Cass. YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast here this evening. Appreciate those who have helped trying to get our scoreboard issue fixed, and it appears we have it fixed now. The connection is there. It's just a matter of the second half getting underway. You'll see that here in just a little bit. But first half stats for the Kindred Vikings leading 45-24. 4 points for Peyton Getty, 2 for Avery Bartels, 17 from Lisa Trenbeth. Sierra Nepsted's got 10, 12 points for Layla Eisenshank. 4 of 4 at the line for the Vikings, 15 rebounds, 3 turnovers in that first half. Nobody in foul trouble. For Northern Cass, Hayden Crockett's got 14 points. Addison Rust with a point. Josie Jensen, 4, 3 for Addison Winterquist, 2 for Reese Levesque. 5 of 8 from the line of the Jags, 13 rebounds, 10 turnovers. Turnovers, the biggest problem there for Northern Cass in this first half. Jaguars and Vikings second half. If Kindred can maintain, that's going to be their goal here for Northern Cass in the second half. They've got to clean things up and get some chances. That's going to be a big key for success here tonight. Those biggest keys in the second half. For the halftime report, it's been brought to you by Hunter Insurance Agency. They're dedicated to providing you with the best support for your insurance requests from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For information online, it's HunterInsuranceAgency.com. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the second half of basketball from Northern Cass on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And look at that. Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard is back, folks. A big thanks to all those involved, including Abby Wybe. She ran it. I mean, she just did great. We had some fill-in scoreboard or camera help. Boy, the anxiety level has gone right on down. Here's Northern Cass with an opening jumper to start the second half of basketball here on yourliveevent.com. Missed shot, rebounded by Lisa Trenbeth, who's got 17 points, 4 rebounds tonight for the Kindred Vikings. Vikings leading 45-24, as you see on yourliveevent.com. Viking basketball. Peyton Getty drives to the baseline, pumps, kicks it back out. This will be Nipstead, and a pass is picked off. Steele, Jaguars up the floor, and laying it in is Ellie Lucas. Her first points of the game. 45-24, Kindred leading Northern Cass. 26, that is. 45-26. Kindred with the basketball. Kick it. Nipstead up top. This will be Trenbeth. Down and inside. She's in trouble. Boxed in. Now shares the basketball. Slashing in and a great drive. Getty scores. 47-26. Kindred with the advantage. 6:50 to play in the third quarter. Pressure. Jaguars will break it. Up the floor, Ellie Lucas turns the basketball over. Turnover 11. With it, Vikings basketball. Getty's going to walk it across the timeline. Shares it right side, dribbling in. Eisenschenk to the basket. Shot no good. Rebound is Josie Jensen. Her first rebound of the game. Crockett's going to drive. Her shot no good. And an overzealous and aggressive Tess Jalbert's going to be tagged with a foul. That's her first personal here in this third quarter. And we'll have Trenbeth inbound the basketball to Peyton Getty. Again, Kindred playing without Kennedy Bacco, out with an injury. She's getting a reevaluation, according to Coach Brandt. Hopefully won't last too long, but of course the best for the player, ultimately the most important. Bartels drives in, shot no good. Tied up inside by the Jaguars and the Vikings, and the arrow stays with Kindred. Viking basketball. Subs coming in for Northern Cass. We'll see Casey Fix check in. Exiting is Tess Jalbert on a substitution. Tess out with 3 fouls. Inbounds pass is going to be stolen away by Northern Cass, or I should say almost stolen away. Ball ends up out of bounds. Last touch by the Jaguars. It'll be Kindred basketball. They inbound. It'll be Nipstead. Now working it, driving. Getty's shot is no good. Rebounded by Reese Leveg. Jaguars basketball, and Addison Rust will bring it across the timeline. Rust right side. Leveg's got it, dribbling to the baseline. Now going to kick the basketball around here. Ball turned over. Kindred with the steal up the floor. Eisenschenk dribbles inside. Shot is no good. And the rebound is down. This will be, I believe that was fixed with the rebound. Yes, it was. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Vikings on a long shot miss. Kindred 47, Northern Cass 26 here with 5:19 to play third quarter, and we'll see substitutions. Kindred going to bring Rollin back in. Exiting is Eisenschenk on a substitution. Jaguars basketball. Get it into Crockett. Crockett out outside the arc. She's going to work the basketball to Addison Rust. Rust dribbles down and back out. Loose basketball. Going to track down here a rush. And then they say it's tipped by Kindred out of bounds. Or behind, in the backcourt, excuse me. And then say Josie Jensen traveled with it. Just kind of maybe forgot where she was there for a moment. Lost the focus. And we'll get a timeout. Northern Cass. 5 minutes to play. Third quarter on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. 47-26 in favor of the Kindred Vikings on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
Back out of the timeout from Bank North. It's a drive and a shot, a score for the Kindred Vikings out of the timeout. Trenbeth gets a deuce. She's got 19 in the game. 49-26, Kindred leading Northern Cass. 4:40 to play. Third quarter. Kindred's running away with it on the road tonight. Trying to prove a little something here after the loss back in December on their home court to Northern Cass. Got a substitution as Jensen and Rust check out. See Tess Jalbert back in. Crockett is in. Levesque is in the game. Winterquist is in the game. Also Fix is in. Crockett's shot no good. Gets her own rebound, draws a foul. Northern Cass headed to the line. 4:25 to play third quarter. It's going to be Trenbeth's foul. Her first, team's first in this third quarter. Crockett at the line. Free throws no good. As a team, Northern Cass was 5 of 8 from the free throw line in that first half. It's their first attempts here in the second half at the free throw line. Crockett makes the second of 2. She's got 15 points tonight. 49-27. Northern Cass has 3 points in the first 3 minutes and 40 seconds of the third quarter. Kindred basketball, they're going to drive down and kick it out. Rolland moves it left side. Getty into the corner. Three-pointer from the corner, Avery Bartels. 52-27, Vikings with the advantage. Bartels lined it up and drove it home from 3 in the corner. Playing golf at NDSU next season. Rebound is Tess Jalbert earning that one or taking it away from Kindred, and then the ball passed out of bounds. It appears a Northern Cass turnover. We'll see Nipstead check out for Kindred. And the Vikings bring in, see the fresh number on the floor. Eisenschenk returns. She's got it right side. Layla Eisenschenk to the basket. Yes, Layla Eisenschenk's got 14 tonight. 54-27. Kindred's doubling up the Jaguars with 3:30 to play in the third quarter. Jaguar basketball, Hayden Crockett lost it at midcourt. It was tipped. She got it back. Ball up the floor, down inside. Winterquist, shot up, no good. Rebound is Layla Eisenschenk. Then double dribbled with it. They're going to say traveled with it, excuse me. Turnover, Kindred. Jaguars will bring in Carly Ryder. She's entering for Hayden Crockett on a substitution. See Rolland check out for Kindred, and Nipstead re-enters. Some substitutions. Jaguar basketball. Winterquist shares it. That's Ryder driving in and drawing a foul. Foul will be on Peyton Getty. It's her second, team's second here in the third quarter. Carly Ryder to the line. Free throw is up and no good. No good on the free throw. Ryder will have another. Second free throw. Good. 54-28 is the score. Kindred leading Northern Cass. 3 minutes to play. Third quarter. Kindred basketball. Getty's got it. Sets up the offense, looking to clear things out. And screen misplayed there. And we got a foul. Foul is going to be called on Casey Fix. It's her first, team's second in the quarter. Inbounds. Getty has it. Tries to create. Working around a screen. Trenbeth in trouble along the baseline. We're on the block, and a tie-up is called. Basketball goes the way of the Northern Cass Jaguars. Jags to inbound. Kindred putting on pressure here in the backcourt. With the ball, Leveg will swing it up the floor, and it's going to end up in the hands of Tess Jalbert, who spins. It's hectic out there. Jalbert spins in the paint and will be fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. We've got Layla Eisenshank tagged with her second personal, third teamer in the quarter. Tess Jalbert at the line. 2 shots for Jalbert. First is good. Subs coming in. Leah Rolland for Kindred. And we'll see Hayden Crockett re-enter for Northern Cass. Casey Fix will sit. Couple of substitutions. Jalbert free throw. This one rolls out for Tess. And rebounded by Tess, and a putback is good, and a timeout taken. With 2:29 to go in the third quarter, 54-31 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Kindred leads Northern Cass on yourliveevent.com.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
It's a Bank North timeout. Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals, supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Bank North timeout. Kindred 54, Northern Cass 31 with 2:21 to play here in this third quarter. Kindred's been in control over the Jaguars here tonight. Ball trickles out of bounds. Was last touched by the Jags. Kindred basketball, 21 left on the shot clock. Trenbeth will inbound from the baseline. Getty's got it. Getty, Trenbeth. Dribbling down. Turning, floating. And Lisa Trenbeth for 2. 56-31, Kindred. 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Northern Cass, Hayden Crockett will bring it across midcourt. Baseball pass to Leveg. She's got it right side. Reese will pass the ball here to Carly Ryder. Down inside. Now they'll say the ball last touch by the Jags. It's a turnover. Northern Cass turns it over. Now that is 5 turnovers in the third quarter. 15 in the game. Kindred breaks the timeline. Peyton Getty will slow it down now. Kick the basketball to Eisenshank, who's in and out. Back outside the arc with 20 on the shot clock. Trenbeth. Left side to Rolland. 3-point look on the way. Good. Eisenshank buries it. 17 tonight 59-31, Kindred with 1:18 to play, third quarter. Up the floor. Left side along the baseline now, passing, take it away. Northern Cass turnover 6. Up the floor, Getty, shot no good. Rebound is to Hayden Crockett. Does she hang on to it? She's battling, and we will see a foul in the backcourt on Kindred. Foul on the Vikings. It'll be on Leah Rowland, her second. Team's fourth in the third quarter. Another within the next minute, 3 seconds, it'll be a bonus. Crockett with the basketball. Full court pressure put on by Kindred, turning over the Jaguars, and Getty scores. Peyton Getty scores it 61-31. The lead is 30 points by Kindred with 45 seconds to play, third quarter. Jaguars will not get it across the timeline. 10-second violation on Northern Cass. Jags are shell-shocked right now at home. Kindred's got them. The Vikings by 30 points here in this third quarter. And Kindred sets up their half-court offense. Getty's going to move it left side. We will see a foul. Blocking foul on a screen. They're going to tag Avery Bartels, her first, team's fifth. And inbounds, Northern Cass ball, final 25 seconds of the third quarter. In trouble, they will break the press and get it up. Addison Rust has it on the right side. Rust puts the ball to Tess Jalbert's hands. Jalbert to Levag. She'll kick it back out, Crockett. 10 seconds to play third quarter. Jalbert left side in the corner. Rust will launch a three. It rattles out, no good. Crockett rebound. Crockett putback is good. And that's how the third quarter will end. 61-33. Kindred leading Northern Cass on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Our fourth quarter is coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Well, we're having a bit of an issue again with our scoreboard, but it appears we're connected. We're just having a different piece of communication issue. Hard to explain it, don't know what's going on with it, but at this moment in time, the other problem is not the issue anymore. So we'll just hang tight for a few minutes. Score may update, or it may not. I'll try to do my best to tell you what the score is and how much time is left. Kindred's in control. Fourth quarter, it's 61-33, and there's 7:51 to play in this fourth quarter of basketball. Not sure as to why and what here, but we're having some sort of communication issue, so we'll see if we can't get some of that alleviated here in the short time. All else remains normal, and it's been a Kindred night here tonight at the Northern Cass Gymnasium. Getting things adjusted. Got inbounds. Kindred basketball. Kindred leads at 61-33 with 7:47 to play in the ball game. Three-point look is no good. Rebounded off the miss by Trenbeth, and now Kindred will drive and will put up a floater. It's no good, and the rebound is down to Tess Jalbert. Jalbert gets the rebound. Up the floor. Northern Cass basketball. Addison Rust down inside. Shot no good. On a miss there by Sierra Nips, or by Josie Jensen, will get a foul call. Foul called on Trenbeth. Third on Trenbeth, first in the fourth quarter, and Josie Jensen is at the line. Free throw up, no good. Second free throw is missed by Jensen. Rebound comes down to Roland. With the basketball, Kindred has it, leading 61-33 over Northern Cass. Right side with the basketball is Layla Eisenshank. She'll have it outside for three. Sun's off the mark, and a rebound comes down to Hayden Crockett, rebound number 7. Crockett up the floor. Shot no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by the Jaguars here. So Northern Cass turns it over on a chance at a rebound. With the ball, Northern Cass defending. Kindred's got it. 6:45 to play. 61-33. Shot is up, no good by Kindred. That was a shot by Nipstead's out of bounds, and it'll stay Jaguar basketball. Shouldn't say it'll stay Jaguar basketball. The ball lost off the Vikings, and it'll be Jaguar ball. There we go. Addison Rust with it. Ball tipped. Kindred aggressive defensively by Roland, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay Jaguar ball this time. An accurate statement. Josie Jensen with the basketball. Up the floor, move it left side. Shot no good by a driving Fix that time, and the rebound comes down to Nipstead. That's her 6th rebound of the basketball game. Kindred leads at 61-33 with 6:16 to play. 3-point basket, yes. Triple is good by Trenbeth. 24 points. Leads at Trenbeth 64-33 with 6 minutes to play in the game. Northern Cass up the floor. This will be Nipstead. Jensen. Now driving. Shot no good by Rust. Rebound comes down to Trenbeth. It's her 6th. Jaguars back defensively. Getty gets a pass up the floor. Now gets a rebound off a miss, and her shot is blocked by Hayden Crockett. An aggressive block that time by Crockett. She's going to try to go coast to coast. Her shot's no good. She draws a foul. And that is a foul going against Nipstead, her 2nd. Second free throw. Crockett misses them both, and the rebound comes down to Trenbeth. Kindred's got 2 fouls on them in the fourth quarter. 5:13 to play in this ball game. Scoreboard is off here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We'll hopefully have this thing corrected by the time we get the boys' game underway tonight. Not good on the shot that time. Jaguars Fix grabs a rebound up the floor. Jensen lost a handle on it. Jaguars turn it over. Kindred up the floor. Right side layup is good for Trenbeth. 66-33. 4:45 to play. Kindred trying to force this one into running clock. Missed shot. Trenbeth rebound. That's number 8. Trenbeth up the floor. She'll work it to Ogren. Ogren. Now to Trenbeth. Back up top, Getty. Run the clock down a little bit here. Take the shot clock into the 15 mark here. Is a drive and a shot no good. Rebounded by Crockett. Rebound number 9 for Hayden Crockett. 4:14 to play. Hayden Crockett, Northern Cass basketball. Kindred leads at 66-33. And a three-pointer in the corner as Hayden Crockett hits it. Triple is good. 66-36. Kindred by 30. With 4:04 to play on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's a Bank North timeout on yourliveevent.com.
Congratulations, Chase, on your award.
Leo at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint, backdoor cut, and a block shot by Sim.
From all of us with your live event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
D. Haugo into Bruin territory 40. Little shake and bake 30. Haugo could go. It's another house call for Peter Haugo.
Congratulations, Chase Miller.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
Bank North timeout here on yourliveevent.com. It is 66-36 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. The Northern Cass Jaguars trailing the Kindred Vikings. Kindred by 30. Just under 4 minutes to play in this one. Kindred basketball. Ogren works it right side, finds Eisenshank. Goes in, kicks it back out. Move the basketball to Trenbeth. Little floater, shot no good. Trenbeth gets the floater in for Kindred. 68-36. 3:34 to play. Kindred, 32-point lead at 68-36 over Northern Cass. Tess Jalbert works the basketball down inside, shot no good by Addison Winterquist, and a foul. Foul is called on Olgren. Now 3 on Kindred in this fourth quarter. Winterquist misses the free throw. She'll have another. Second free throw good. 68-37, Kindred leading Northern Cass. 3 minutes to play in the game. Up the floor, Eisenshank. Ball taken away. Kindred turnover. Hayden Crockett will lay it in. 68-39, Kindred leading Northern Cass. 2:45 to go. Up the floor. Eisenshank goes up. Shot deflected. And a rebound going to be lost. Looked like Addison Rust was tracking it down. Never had control of it, though. Ball is going to stay Kindred. We'll see Sierra Nipstead in. Lexi Ogren checks out. Again, 68-39 is the score. Kindred leading Northern Cass. And the officials are getting it right here. It is going to be Kindred basketball. Kindred basketball. Up the floor. Trenbeth has it. Dribbling in. Right side, layup, no good. Rebounded by Hayden Crockett. She's got a double-double tonight. That's her 10th rebound of the basketball game. Minute 50 to play. Kindred's night tonight, 68-39 over Northern Cass. Our scoreboard isn't reflecting that. Hopefully we get these issues resolved. Eisenshank with a steal. And Getty scores on the other end. Timeout, Kindred. And this is a timeout for substitutions. We're not actually going to take a break, but our timeouts are brought to you by Bank North. They're more than just a bank. Bank North, a community partner you can always count on. It's values-based banking at Bank North. Northern Cass basketball following the Vikings' 4th turnover in the second half. That's a key stat here today. Kindred has turned it over 7 times in the game. Northern Cass has turned it over 20 times in the game. With the ball, Ryder goes down to the paint. Kick it back out. Lauren Johnson in the game here for Northern Cass. Minute 10 to play. And a 70-39 lead for Kindred. Jaguars, Leveg will work it out. Down inside, shot up. Good for Lauren Johnson for Northern Cass. 70-41. Kindred with the lead. Northern Cass back defensively. Kindred ball. Driving to the basket, scoring is Taylor Sanders. 72-41 and a great drive by Kindred's Taylor Sanders to score. 72-41 Vikings. Northern Cass basketball on the wing. It's Faith Fire. (72-41). A turnover by the Jaguars. And it's going to be Kindred dribbling this one out. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, the final score officially, 72-41. The Northern Cass Jaguars fall. The Kindred Vikings avenge an earlier season loss and earn victory tonight on yourliveevent.com. 72-51 or 72-41. Kindred over Northern Cass in girls basketball on yourliveevent.com. Stay with us. Our post-game report and recap of this one is coming up, and then we'll have the second game of our doubleheader on the way.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with IRE Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get IRE Insurance. Go to ireinsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us. Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
Well, we're back here in our post-game report, the post-game report on yourliveevent.com, bringing you the game summary, and then we're getting you ready. We're going to have to get into our second game of the broadcast here this evening. Kindred Vikings 72-41, the win over the Northern Cass Jaguars here tonight. And we'll look at our game summary here in this one. And, well, between the two teams, it was really Kindred's night. Early lead for Northern Cass. The lead change was final at 6-5 in the first quarter. Northern Cass just could never get things going offensively. The biggest stat differential tonight was the turnover battle. 22 turnovers for Northern Cass. Kindred had just 7 turnovers in the ball game. The Vikings offensively here this evening got things going, and they were led by Liza Trenbeth, who had 28 points, 17 for Layla Eisenschenk, 10 for Peyton Getty. It was 10 for Sierra Nipstead, 5 for Avery Bartels, 2 for Taylor Sanders, as just a huge night of offense for Kindred. Northern Cass, 22 for Hayden Crockett this evening, and she was the leading scorer tonight. Really, offensively, the Jaguars really struggled here to get things going offensively tonight, and it was a victory for the Kindred Vikings, the final 72-41 here on yourliveevent.com. Let's do our post-game show. RDK Enterprises, Precision Players of the Game. RDK Enterprises, for precision planning updates, information, and questions, contact RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton, 701-636-2119, planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises, here to help you. Well, we look at our player of the game, RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, and I thought Layla Eisenschenk, 12 points in the first half, really helped Kindred propel themselves past the Northern Cass Jaguars and earn victory here tonight. Layla Eisenschenk will be our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game from the Kindred Vikings. RDK Enterprises, planterdoc.com. The Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Life Takes Energy, Enbridge Energy, Energy for Life, enbridge.com for career opportunities and more. Enbridge with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, and that's Lisa Trenbeth. She played so strong here tonight, 28 points, 8 rebounds, and just was on fire. That's 17 points in the first half, 15 in the second quarter alone, leading to victory tonight. Those are the Enbridge Energy Star of the Game notes right there. Let's get to the final statistics tonight for Northern Cass. 22 points, 10 boards for Hayden Crockett, 1.2 boards for Addison Rust, 2 and 1 for Ellie Lucas, 3.6 boards for Tess Jalbert, 5 points Josie Jensen. Casey Fix had a couple of rebounds. Addison Winterquist, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Reese Leveg had 2 points and a rebound. Lauren Johnson, 2 points, 1 for Carly Ryder. Kindred, 10 points, 4 boards for Peyton Getty, 5 and 2 for Avery Bartels. 28 points, 8 rebounds for Liza Trenbeth. It was Leah Rolland with a rebound. Sierra Nipstead, 10.6 boards. Taylor Sanders had 2 points, 17 points, 2 boards for Layla Eisenschenk. Alexi Ogren had a rebound in the ball game. Final stats, don't have the final team rebounds and team numbers, but the turnover battle was huge. 22 turnovers for Northern Cass. Kindred had 7 turnovers in the ball game, and that is the stat that stands out the most here tonight. 72-41 was the final. Kindred gets the win over Northern Cass. Kindred improves to a record now of 14-4. Northern Cass goes to 11-6. Kindred will host DGF on Friday. Northern Cass will be at Oak Grove on Thursday. And that's going to wrap up our broadcast here of the girls' game on yourliveevent.com. Thanks to our broadcast partners for making this one possible. Thanks to you for joining us. We appreciate you wherever you are. We're going to be having the boys' game coming up with Kindred and Northern Cass, and we're getting a little technical support done on the backside here, so we hope that we'll have everything up and running as we broadcast coming up the boys' game between Kindred and Northern Cass on yourliveevent.com. From the Northern Cass High School Gymnasium, stay tuned. We'll have more for the boys' broadcast coming up.